There's a lot going on down here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I get to my buddies in time? Go, go, go. Oh no, hey. Well, okay, let's try it. Oh, I'm above him. It doesn't work. There's gotta be a way to do it. Hey there, it's Adam K. Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Today we are setting sail for uncharted waters. We've got a brand new Salmon Run map to test our egg stealing skills, so let's head to the Lost Outpost. And here we are, a floating pile of trash in the bay. No, this is a really cool design. We're in this kind of derelict house that has no roof, obviously, so the flyfish is not gonna pull any punches on us here, but we have to really communicate with our buddies or else we won't know where the bosses are. There's walls all around us. We can kind of use them to hide, but salmon are pretty good at jumping up waterfalls, so walls are not too much of a problem. You can't use that to survive forever, although it is useful. So hopefully my buddies here will call out when they see a boss. There we go. Okay. And we got all these docks everywhere to deal with. Now the weapon set here, I've got the L3 nozzle nose, which I have to manually fire, which is unique compared to a lot of the other weapons. It's almost like a brush, but a shooter weapon. It is pretty good with accuracy and power, so you kind of have that trade-off. We also have the Splash-O-Matic, the Blaster, which got buffed recently, and the Splat Charger in this set. So kind of a unique, unorthodox set, but it should work well enough for us to survive here. This is professional difficulty, of course, so we're not gonna have much time to really learn the map. I played a few matches to just get used to the environment. The beach area on the side, if we see that here at low tide, is kind of unique. It's down there, and it's not really a beach. It's just a spot where where there's a lot more docks and a lot more ways to die. Now, if you did miss the video I did recently, I played with the sloshy machine, but I also talked about all of the updates. We had a huge balance patch. There's the new map for normal multiplayer mode, the Manta Maria, and lots of other new stuff. But I did kind of touch on some of the Salmon Run balance changes that are in effect here, especially with the Charger and the Blaster. The Charger got a buff in normal, the Blaster really did get a buff in both, so we have, inaccurate bomb there, but we're good. We got tons of eggs to start out here for the first wave. But yeah, the Blaster is now going to be a lot deadlier in this mode because you can take down bosses like the Stinger a lot easier by knocking out multiple pots and stuff. So if you missed any of those changes, definitely check that out. I don't know if we're headed down or we're just jumping up. There we go. Learned that trick recently from one of you guys. Okay, so let's see. We've got a Drizzler immediately, so I'm going to kind of call out here. And hopefully we'll line ourselves up to at least get that out, if not use it to take them out of there. Yeah, the trade-off, hey little guy, is getting that ink storm out of the way is more important than just getting the splat. So if you run out of time and you can't line it up, definitely at least take down the storm. The Drizzler, yeah, Drizzler and Flyfish I feel like are already really annoying for most players. They're some of the most disruptive bosses in general in this mode, but then when you factor in this whole house situation, we got 4 Inklings trying to live together, and all of these unwanted guests knocking on our door. We don't even have doors. We're just making our best in this fixer-upper here. So I really like the background. We have all these other houses you can see. It almost makes me think either the salmonid might live here. If they didn't rush in, it would make me think this is where they hang out because it fits their style. But on the other hand, maybe it's just one of those deals where we've got the remains of human civilization here. Did I time that? Okay. Oh, no, I didn't, but I killed something else. I was trying to time that to take down the steelhead. We have plenty of steelheads here knocking on the basket. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Ooh. I'm just actually gonna loop around and try to try to find my way around the other end. We got somebody who needs help. We're doing good on eggs, though. I'm gonna go see if we can just keep them alive. There we go. Probably not worth trying to take this back to the basket. I'll just take down a couple more. Oh, or not. Jeez, yeah, you really have to pay attention. There's so much going on that sometimes I forget about the flyfish. And look at this place. green ink for days. Our one buddy did not survive. And third wave, I've got probably the most difficult weapon to deal with in an intense situation. I really got to focus on the bosses, but have to rely on my teammates to take down the little guys. All right, call them out. The walls, again, are important to hide if you need a moment, but can't rely on that. Man, little small fry is going to give me so much trouble as a charger here. They're all going after me. Hey, get out of here. I get splatted by a small fry. I'm not going to be happy. Okay, so I noticed the steelhead tends to kind of walk in a weird pattern around the basket. Sometimes he'll just get right up close next to you and won't actually fire. He just kind of wants to go in for a hug. Oh man, he's going after that drizzler. But the stinger really wants to take me out. They're both going after me. There's no time to take it down. Okay, hopefully they dealt with those stingers and I can do this and got one shot. This is really tough to deal with on my own. I might just have to use my splashdown to try to do this. All right, here we go. Get him out of here. Oh man, didn't work, but I finished him off at least. Splashdown did get a buff, if you didn't see that in the patch notes. It can take down flyfish now, but is so situational because you can't just throw it out. It seems very tough to actually aim where you need to fire to hit those baskets with it. You might need to actually like dunk down into the basket to pull it off. We do not have time to get eggs here. If I can take out that steelhead. No, this is bad. I think we're done. I think we're done-zo. No. One left, and this death room is just gonna humble us. No time to get any more eggs, and that's a wrap. But we won't go down in pay grade, luckily, because look at that, there's very little pink ink in there. We were on the third wave, so you don't get punished if you fail on the third wave, and that was rough. Jeez. I was not happy to have the charger in the last toughest wave, but, you know, fate dealt its hand. Alright, try to learn from my mistakes. I really like that salmon art on the wall there. There's some cool graffiti. There's what looks like tall alien things. Those orange guys over towards the right. Is that the remains of Inkling graffiti? Oh, yeah, look. We've got, I kind of inked them, but look like little salmon kid drawings. Is this where the babies hang out? They're going here to spawn, I guess, so, Anyways, these little guys are weird, too. But yeah, gonna learn from my mistakes here, and hopefully we'll do a little better this time around. Now, the big thing with the charger that's unfortunate is that it's really hard to get a sniping platform where you're kind of safe to attack and not have to worry so much. You can do this type of thing to get up and over, but it's killing time right now. I gotta focus on the eggs. But the charger is gonna have a rough time actually finding a clear shot on a lot of stuff when you're in the midst of that area. You don't have as many platforms to stand on as were in some of the other levels. Like, we can kind of get up back there and stand to snipe, but when everything's going down and it's crazy, it is just way too tough to survive when you play a weapon that is going to be slow enough to make things rough. There we go. Got all these eggs really far from the basket. I'll do it this way to show them that there's a bunch over there. We got the quota. That was the big thing that killed us. A lot of us were hanging on for dear life in that last one, but the fact that we didn't quite have the quota was rough. So it's that trade-off. You want to lure stuff in closer to the basket to make it easier to get those eggs in, but when you do that, you're going to have to deal with all the repercussions of having all this stuff just barreling down on you. I might try to go in and get this stinger when there are a few seconds left, but if we keep my buddies alive, that'll be worth it. Here we go. Jumping up to try to get the egg is a good strat too, so you get it a little bit sooner than you would if you wait until it falls on the ground. Lots of things, just kind of learning as we play, and we get work experience. I can put this all on my resume. All right, so we got the low tide. Here we go. We're going to the basket down on the beach. But the beach here is, yeah, a little deceptive. Now we actually have a couple platforms we can stand on and snipe from. But we have to deal with all this stuff. Look, there's so many grates, areas where you're not going to be recharging your ink and are going to be not so fun to navigate. Can I do this in time? I'm going to try it. I didn't have time to do it, but... and it didn't work. See? So I tried to jump towards it, but you really do have to get up in there if you want to get the splashdown to work on a fly fish, it seems. So they said they changed it where you can use it on a fly fish, but it really seems to be that you gotta get up in there. Grill, yeah, look at that. That's about as close as I can get without jumping right in there, so it does look like you need to get in there, or they didn't fix it as well as we hoped. So I blew through both of my splashdowns just to show that, but overall, I think it's worth experimenting and learning this stuff, because early on I remember trying that when the game, you know, was first released, just to see if that was something you could do, and didn't seem like it, but they took suggestions probably and watched feedback, as the Splatoon devs tend to do, and yeah, unfortunately Flyfish still very annoying. Oh my gosh, a double drizz! Double drip from the drizzler. No time. This is one of those maybe just stay alive situations because we have the quota. No, no, no. Get him out of here. Okay. I'm going all the way back and over the wall. Okay. I think we're all right. The basket's too far. Sometimes, you know, you want to save your buddies, but I think sometimes you have to make that decision. If we're down to the last like 15, 10 seconds, it might be better just to get out of the way. All right, Nozzle Nose, I don't mind this for wave 3 because it is pretty powerful. Can't tell if we lost someone. Okay, we're good. Gotta watch that tide though. It's rolling in. I don't mind not having a bunch of docks and grates to deal with, but at the same time, if we don't fight these guys back super quick, then we're gonna be dealing with a ton of them all in the house. All right. Unwanted guest. It does really, yeah, well, we're the unwanted guests, I guess, because from the graffiti, it really looks like we've got, oh man, double Moz. It really looks like we are the ones that are kind of headed in here. Speaking of double Moz, we had a Venn diagram of Moz there. That was cool visually. Oh, there he goes. Man, were they trying to get eaten? Didn't have enough for the bomb there, so I figured I'd just take them down normally, but this is all time we are avoiding taking down whatever is lurking beyond the walls. I'm guessing a fly fish or something. Okay, oh, we got a drizzler. All right, we should have this. Everyone is all in one spot. No, that's not good. All right, I'm going for, oh no, he's on the other side. No, no, he is here. Okay, up and over. Sorry, graffiti of strange lanky jellyfish or whatever. There's a lot going on down here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Can I get to my buddies in time? Go, go, go. Get him, get him, get him. Ah, get him, get him, get him. We need one more egg. One more egg. Go, go, go. Is someone has it? No, we don't have it. Get that steelhead, that's our best shot. Here we go, get it in there. Yeah, all right. Now we just have to survive. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I cannot believe I went so far out because I was like, I'll help my buddies by taking out the stingray. But ultimately, that was a bad choice because I went far from everybody and they all died. But we made it. That was like by the skin of our beaks there. Surviving. That was a really exciting conclusion, though, and we got plenty of eggs for our troubles. All right. Man. So, yeah, as you can see, this map is going to take quite a while for everyone to get used to, and it does really rely around communication. If my buddies weren't screaming to me, I did see that they were dead at the last second. But if they weren't yelling help, I might have had trouble finding them. There's a strange balance here of feeling like I really want to explore the background and, yeah, look at all this graffiti and stuff, but it is so tough. We don't have time to do that because, yeah, it kind of leads to the theory that the salmonid are, you know, their own civilization. We learned a bit in single player about them. If you haven't watched any of that, there's some secret sunken scrolls that pertain to these guys. So they are their own kind of separate society like the Octarians, but the other side of that is we're still fighting them, so it just makes us feel a little bad, I think, trying to take them out. Oop, hey, get it, there we go. Oh man, tough getting that snipe from far away and having it actually take them out. It seemed like I landed a couple of hits. Okay, go, go, go. I do not like being on that side of the map, because that is probably the worst. It's just this, like, minefield of areas where you're not going to be able to squid or get away. Ooh. Ah! I knew I was going to run out of time there, unfortunately. Okay. I'm running out of ink here. This is a real bad choice, but I want to try to take that guy down if I can. Oh no, hey. Well, okay, let's try it. Oh, I'm above him. It doesn't work. There's gotta be a way to do it. You probably have to jump into their basket. Be the bomb, basically, and jump right in there. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on with that, because it just seems like it's a lot more nuanced than it probably should be if they added the ability to use it and take people down with it. Oh, no! Man, I had so many tough choices. I was like, I'm getting stung, I'm getting drizzled, I'm getting squeezed from both ends here. Somebody saved me, though. Okay, got an egg. Go, go, go. We gotta get that quota. We're running out of time to do it. If we can keep that steelhead away from us, we should be okay. Oh, help me! There we go. I was gonna say, I can't, when I'm charging, can't stop the steelhead. We got the quota. Okay, we're good. And, nope. Man. Right on top of us, making it a little tough to get that sniping time. Aiming up is rough. Okay. Man. Gotta remember, I'm just not gonna bother until I learn the nuances of the splashdown on a fly fish. I'm not gonna waste it on there, because last time there were so many situations, yeah, I probably could have used my splashdown to save myself, but I didn't have it because I wasted it on a fly fish. The greatest trick the fly fish ever played was convincing us that we could actually splat it with a splashdown. No, I'm sure it's possible, or else they wouldn't have put that in the patch notes. But at the same time, it's a little disconcerting how tough it is to do. Okay, let's see if we can get a ton of these back quick. I think, yeah, really just getting as many golden eggs as possible while you have the early opportunity to do so, and then just surviving seems to be the way to go. If you're lucky enough to get a ton of them and you can, you know, really destroy that quota, then that's all well and good, but ultimately, it's a survival game when you get up to the higher difficulty. Just trying to scrape by and have enough of these. There we go. So yeah, this is the scary part. We're all in one area here with a fly fish blasting us. At least one fly fish. But if we can keep the bosses dying right next to the basket, that means we'll really get a ton of eggs going. Ooh, I don't think I got that in time, but somebody might have. Go. I'm stuck in a real bad spot. Ooh, I heard the steelhead. And you hear the sounds of the boss salmonids in my nightmares. Steelhead grunted from behind the wall, and I heard it. Okay, we're wave 2. I've got one splashdown for a rainy day. Don't want to use it on a drizzler, but you know what I mean. All right, just kind of stay alive. 22 is good enough for me. Go, 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 go. All right. Now, the only thing, what are we gonna have for wave 3? At least it won't be, okay, good. At least it won't be the charger. I do think this is a nice balance of weapons. It does fill a lot of roles, and it feels like a good fit. It's just when we're all playing on a map that we're not familiar with so much, and there's so much going on, it can be pretty scary. All right, down by the grates. They know that is our weakest front. They're all headed down here. Okay, I'm gonna try to make my way through. And watch out, because that steelhead, or no, steel eel, is going along the other side. Get him before. Okay, that almost felt like a splashdown situation. Come on. Did we lose someone there? It seems like it. I think they got him with the bomb. Good, yeah. I was thinking about doing that, but my buddy did it before I could. Launched that bomb down. Feels like we're all gonna die here if we're not careful. Go, go, go. All right, Chino, don't worry. Just get what you can. I think they're worried about the quota as much as I am after that last one, but we just gotta get back and not worry about the ones all hunkered down in a death zone. That for my buddies. Little small fries, and then, oh, no, no. Ah, I wanted to get around and try to sneak up on it. Got him in a corner now where he's gonna be so tough to take down. So this is my strat to get revived and get the boss out of here. Just run around where he's at. Look out, you're gonna get squeezed. Oh no, oh, I think I might have saved him from getting squeezed. Ah, and that fly fish. That fly fish is gonna be the end of us. That's just my prediction here. Oh, we only have a few seconds left. Oh, no, 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 no. This is a good time to do one of those and just get these eggs in. Okay, we hit the quota. Survive, survive, survive. I'm just gonna head out in the front yard Mom, I'm gonna go the ice cream truck. Feels like I was like, I'm gonna go out and go and ride my bike. I'll see you guys later. Okay, we did it. All right, I think we got maybe one more in us before we finish up, and then the next wave of Salmon Run is gonna be on this map, so we'll get some more time to practice, but we'll have some other weapons that will prove to be pretty tough, like the ink brush. I think one of the more difficult weapons to use in Salmon Run, but lets you escape. So here we go, we hit max, seemingly, but we can still keep going. All right, this is our last shift. I'm still distracted by the spatulas and things hanging in the background. I think this might be where some of the salmonids summer. I don't know. Or the people that hunt them go here because, you know, obviously this is where we know they're gonna be. One of their many areas they rush into. But I think that's one of my favorite parts of Splatoon. It's a really fun game, but it also has a lot of kind of hidden, interesting lore to it that they don't give you all the answers. So it can be really interesting learning what is exactly going on in this crazy world. I'm gonna go up here because they can't jump up. They can jump, but they can't quite jump up that little ledge there, luckily enough, unless, yeah, they'll find their way around it. Their pathfinding takes them around first before they bother to try to do anything crazy like jumping up. But if you are on a wall and they can't, that's small fry. If you are on a wall and they can't reach you any other way, they will go for the improvised leap into the air and try to just make that big old jump up a waterfall. Okay, can we get in time? There we go. All right, plenty of eggs. We're doing well for the first wave. My only worry is that we've got a weapon that is not so suited. I wanted it to be cool and go over this giant wall. Maybe that'll pay off in the end. Where did that Moz go? Just saw a Moz go by. But yeah, there it is. Still hunting one of my buddies. I gotcha. Don't worry. All right, but yeah, going over the wall is time-consuming, so it seems like an emergency-only type of deal. No one's behind me. There we go. All right, we got the quota. No worries. Small fry everywhere. The bosses are one thing, but getting splatted by a small fry always feels humiliating. I think because we know that those are the small fry that couldn't even be a fly fish. They weren't good enough. They have to run around with spoons and try to splat people that way. Okay, go back to shore. Hey. I let him go, I get in the end. All right. Even though they die so quickly, it is a little tough to target those little ones. Also, they're cute, so you don't necessarily want to kill them. But I think they realize, let's make the cutest enemy into the most annoying boss salmonid by creating the, there he is, that little fly fish up in the mix. All right, I'm gonna go for the left one. Everyone went for the left. Okay, good. Glad we had enough people there to keep that from going really badly. Okay, go, 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 go. Glad to get this on wave 2. Thinking about it. Can I get this in time? There we are. All right. Just got to get my snipes down. Sometimes it takes a few waves, a few matches to get a steady snipe in hand. Oh no, I can't go in there. Those eggs when we got a steel eel. Oh, hey, I see you, buddy. Go towards the bomb. Oh man, he's in a bad spot, and I'm running out of ink here. This might be a good time to just kind of go in and see if we can take this guy down. Oh man, that felt like a waste of that because you can't hit through him. He's right there. Come on. There we go. Okay, jeez. The steel eel, it seems like it would be useful to use the stingray on that boss because you'd think you could hit into his weird little spiny spine of ink, but unfortunately that's not the case. You gotta hit around it. It's weird. It's one of the few things that the stingray doesn't seem to be able to shoot through of all the stuff in the game. Okay, I just need one more, so let's not worry too much here. That was only wave 2. I'm gonna try to save my trump card, my other stingray. Oh man, thought I was out far enough, but all that side splat damage, all the splash damage there took me out, and I'm alive as I super jump in. Okay, I don't think we've really played with the blaster yet in any of these, surprisingly. It is much better now, though, at taking down stingers and things because that splash damage actually functions right. You can hit multiple pots. Oh, what are we doing here? I don't see where we're going. Everyone's over here, meaning we probably are not dealing with a mothership. Or are we? Where are they? Oh, wait. There's a basket down here. Oh, jeez. I did not even see. I was like, wait. There was somebody still over here, and it tricked me. Okay, they've got that going on. I was a little late, but at least I'm here to start collecting eggs. I'm going to be one of the ground troops to go in and do the dirty work. Keep these eggs safe. Go. We might not get those, but at least I tried. All right, go, go, go. Yeah, I feel bad because we didn't have time to help Inkle out of this. So this is a Quahog charge. And without those, oh no. We're gonna have a rough time if we don't have multiple, or at least one. You usually want just like one good person on a cannon and everyone else to get in there and get those eggs, because if everyone's in the cannon, you know, it's like everyone can't carry the Rainmaker sort of thing. If everyone's doing the fun, unique role, then no! I thought there was a path back there. Still learning the map. But yeah, if everyone's doing the one thing, then you can't get those eggs back, and that is the name of the game here. Go, go. Ooh, no, I went into the... Okay, luckily it stopped just in time, but there's another one on the way. It's so tough when you are dealing with all this stuff, and then you gotta, on top of that, you gotta deal with the Drizzler. Okay, we got it. I'm gonna back away and just use my Stingray to try to take down whoever's left here. There's a boss over there. There we go. Take them all down as they head back to shore. We did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. We're going to get booted out and go grab a fat stack of Gashapon bonuses. And we're getting close to the time when the headlamp helmet is not going to be as easily obtainable. But of course, just like with the Squid or Polo, you can get it out of those little pink rewards. And it's just a lot more uncommon to find. So you have to be kind of aware that if you really want the extra gear that Salmon Run will give you, the bonus gear, then you have to try to get it in the month that it is there. So let's head on over. The grate has closed. Mr. Grizz gave us the boot, but we can still pick up our bonuses, luckily. I also noticed there's little Easter eggs. There's like the card that keeps track of all your stats and stuff. A couple of them are on the ground, like they were just thrown away by disgruntled employees. Here we go. Did we get? Neither of those helmets or the shirt are really abilities that I want. I'm just gonna swap them for cash and save what I got. I'm okay with the helmet I got. Ink Saver Sub is still a good ability. Look at all that. Man, we had so many bonuses that it went on to another page. But ultimately, I'm happy to have 56,000. Jeez, that was a lot of money. But we earned it by playing on that difficult map. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. And if you want to subscribe, then you can see more. They're closed for business. I've never actually read this. Building a Better Tomorrow for Inkopolis Today, Grisco Industries. So the next Salmon Run session will be in the future, but we'll have another bunch of weapons. The next couple are going to be on the new map, so this is going to be interesting to see how people do. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time for more Splatoon.